You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
If that's how it is, that's an invasion of privacy.
Let me read the article to you guys real quick. It says,
so real quick, it's like, what the whole point, the proper way to use it would be like, they walk into the building, they know you're there. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, as long as you have that on you, they know where you're at all times.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's saying here in the article, a school district in Texas came under fire earlier this year when it announced that it would require students to wear microchip-embedded ID cards at all times. Now students who refuse to be monitored say they're feeling the repercussions. Let's see. Students at John Jay High School, Anson Jones Middle School in San Antonio, Texas have been asked to attend class with photo ID cards equipped with RFID chips to track every pupil's location. Educators insist that the endeavor is being rolled out in Texas to stem the rampant truancy devastating the school's funding. If the program is judged successful, RFID chips could come soon to 112 schools in all and affect nearly 100,000 students. Students who refuse to walk the school halls with the card in their pocket or around their neck claim they are being tormented by instructors and are barred from participating in certain school functions. Some also said they were turned away from common areas like cafeterias and libraries. Let's see here. Another chick saying, I had a teacher tell me I would not be allowed to vote because I did not have the proper voter ID. I had my old student ID card, which they originally told us would be good for the entire 4 years we were in school. He said I needed the new ID with the chip in order to vote. I don't really mind these little brats being fucking tracked when they're on campus because they're supposed to be there, you know?
Right.
Not to say I didn't fucking ditch back in the day, but,
yeah.
You know, if I was fucking had an older brother, like, or, you know, even my younger brother, like, don't be fucking ditching and shit, you know? You need to fucking get your education and whatnot. But my concern with this, for me, like, my perspective is, like, it feels like a baby step into just doing that shit for everybody. Yeah. You know? Oh, you know, you're not showing up to work today? We're going to have to track you.
Well,
you
pretty
know?
much over...
Spill out.
Yeah.
Over time, you know, from the time that we were in school, you know, shit like this has already been happening. They are taking baby steps, you know, to where...
Start with animals first, you know?
You know, before we went to our high school or even middle school, they didn't used to have fences around the school, okay? And then they put up fences, but then the gates were still open, and you could fucking come and go as you pleased. And then as we got into school, it literally became a, like, boarding school prison type of thing. Once you're on campus, you're stuck, and if you're not on campus, it didn't just become about education. It didn't become about your education. It became about being illegal, and you started getting tickets and having to go to court. And what stood out to me in that article, or whatever it was you were reading, the people weren't upset, God forbid, that these kids aren't getting their proper education. What are they upset about?
The money.
The funding.
Yeah.
Well, just real quick before you keep going, boarding school, you guys went to West High. Right?
Yeah, you went to fucking...
I went
to
worse, I know.
Dude, that was like my worst nightmare.
Worse? What are you talking about? I got to see girls in little tiny skirts every single day.
Now that I think about it, you know what, you're right, dude, because they had to wear skirts. But at the time, back in high school, like, my worst nightmare was having to wear a fucking school uniform. I was like, dude, don't, please, I hope Westside never fucking makes us do that shit. Because I would see the fucking Bishop kids, I'm just like, God, they're so I feel so bad for them, you know?
Just say what you're about to say.
No, it's
They're a bunch of fucking fruit booty faggots.
Because of a school's regulations that makes all the people who go there quote unquote fruit booty faggots.
Yes.
No, I didn't have to worry about what I was going to wear the next day. All I knew is that when I got up, I was going to wear gray shorts, a white shirt, and I was to see girls in knee-high socks with skirts pulled up to the bottom of their butt cheeks. Running around.
The thing is, too, though, like, that just is all... I mean, yeah, you know, you're right. I get it. Catholic schoolgirl, blah, 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 blah.
No,
cool.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
What were you just saying?
I'm saying skirts. Skirts. And legs.
So what did I just say? Catholic schoolgirl's hot. I get it. Bomb.
I'm coming to a head here about... Catholic school, or would it happen to be Catholic school? Yeah, but I'm saying skirts, legs. That's what I'm saying.
So we had skirts and legs at our school too.
I think he's trying to say that they had to wear skirts, whereas
some
girls,
it was more mandated.
Some girls could wear fucking jean pants if they wanted to.
So what am I saying? Cool, yeah, I get it. Catholic school. That's what that means. Catholic schoolgirls are the girls that have to dress in their little skirts and blah blah blah, and like you used to tell me fucking these bitches didn't come to school with their underwear on, like little fucking slut bags.
The
And,
real,
hey,
the
it
real
sounds like a
respectful
dream.
ones. The real respectful ones.
Sounds like a dream. I get it.
Yeah, there's something about being forced into some sort of like religious fucking upbringing that just brings out the inner whore, I think.
That you got to pay for too. That's another thing. You know, you have Bishop right there, and a quarter mile at the most, not even, down the street is West High, the public school, you know, where you don't pay for. Like, there's just certain things that I just hate, and I would be so angry with my parents if they paid for me to go to a school right down the street from where the other fucking school was, where it's free, you know, and then on top of that, I'm paying you, but then I have to do all these fucking rules and regulations, you know? Like, I would think if I'm paying, I should be able to show up when the fuck I want, dress how I want. You're getting my money, motherfucker, you know?
That's what college is.
Yeah, but see, it's a
Right.
scam. It's a scam on parents. Hey, if you pay for our school, your kids will be really taught, you know? You don't want to
Yeah, I
do
get
that public school shit. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all
I
like, it's a
know.
parent scam,
And
dude.
you're right, it's not only just being taught right, it's not just education, right? It's
He won't be
like-
in a gang if he goes to Bishop Montgomery.
Right, it's a
Yeah.
personal upbringing, and they're gonna be better people in the end, you know. And
It's all. I mean, on every side, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. You know, it's like it's all misnomers.
Scott,
and
basically, we're just saying we hate you because you went to Bishop.
yeah,
Nah, I'm just
I
playing.
hate me too. I mean, everything. You know, it's like stereotypes and misnomers. Everything that's commonly said about certain groups, places, whatever. They're all true. You know, but
Mm.
at the same time, there's different degrees. Like there's a difference between white trash and
there's a reason
What?
for stereotypes.
Yeah, there absolutely is. And anyone who tells me there's not,
Right.
then they're 100% wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Stereotypes wouldn't even exist if people weren't already perpetuating them.
Yeah.
If everyone else on the outside looking into that little group or place or whatever didn't say those things.
Yeah.
It's you know, and it comes down to, you know, we've had this discussion before, probably on this show, and you know, there's racial slurs for every single race, okay? You know, and it's true to the fact that that every single race has their version of an idiot, you know? You got fucking white people, you want to call them fucking white honky hooter trash. Yeah, I said it, white honky hooter trash.
Hey, hold on. You know this is the Jimbo Trashy podcast, right?
Right.
So don't offend my fellow trashmen.
Oh.
No.
Oh, yes. No, hey, you know, white honky hooter track, rednecks, crackers, whatever you want to say, you know, you got spics, you got gooks, you got fucking, you know, the N-word.
The best thing about this show is that there's no
Nighttime?
FCC monitoring this shit, so you can say whatever the fuck you want. That's
Right.
what the
But-
best thing
But
about it.
point is what I'm getting at is that, you know, there is, just like I said, when I'm naming off all these offensive names of people, it's true to it, but it comes down, those people are all the same, you know? There's fucking idiotic fucking white trash redneck dickheads who are fucking running around with their fucking one tooth hanging out, hitting the fucking pookie pipe, fucking slapping their wives around, living in a trailer, fucking hoarding fucking newspapers and
You know why racial
garbage.
slurs never offended me? Racial slurs never
shouldn't.
offended to me. They never offended me because I don't feel like I'm the spokesman for a race.
They,
You
and
know
they
what I mean?
shouldn't offend you unless you are what they're saying to you. And even
Yeah.
if that's the case, don't be a fucking goddamn fucking piece of shit.
When people say, "Oh, that's your people," like, I don't have people, dude. I have myself, dude.
Right.
My people and any other people's people can go
Yeah.
fuck themselves. You know?
I hate racial bullshit. I hate being that I'm white and that I can't say certain things about people, but people could say certain things about me because fucking my
reparations.
forefathers are slaves, I guess, or slave owners and plantation owners. And how does that even go to say? I'm not.
Allegedly. That's what they...
Exactly. And it comes down to every single person has done fucked up shit from the days back into the Egyptians. The majority of the people were fucking slaves. You know what I'm saying?
There was
Like,
white slaves too, but no one
it's-
ever
it
goes
comes-
there.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So like,
Wipe clean the white slaves.
You know what it is? It's like there's alphas and there's betas, dude. If your family was a beta family, then you're gonna be fucking slaved. And the guy that's got the muscle, or the guy that's got the fucking tall fucking, you know, is a head taller than everybody, like that's gonna be the dude that's gonna fucking alpha on everybody and be like, you're my fucking slave, dude, because I'll fucking whip your ass if you're not. And the guy's like, okay, sure, just don't hurt me, you know. I just want to continue my fucking family generation, you know. So that's how it fucking started, dude. It doesn't matter what race you were, dude. It's just who was fucking alpha, who wasn't, you know.
Is that dominant male or dominant? I wouldn't say dominant female, but it's dominant man.
Yeah.
Quote, unquote, you know?
And money has always been a factor in it.
Have you guys seen the Hulk Hogan sex tape?
I want to so bad.
I haven't seen the whole thing in full. I've seen the someone made a sizzle reel of this shit. That's what's fucking hilarious to me about it.
You go, oh yeah, brother, get it.
I hope
get
he's
it,
not.
brother.
I hope he doesn't say brother while he's boning.
He doesn't say brother, but he's like, oh, I just
say
like
sister.
I just ate like a pig like 10 minutes ago. I feel like a fucking pig right now. He's like complaining about how fat he feels or bloated. Because I guess he must have pigged out maybe like some KFC or something. And then like 10 minutes later, he just happened to get laid, not expecting this.
Well, it's with a broad that looks kind of like his daughter, right?
It's actually Bubba the Love Sponge's wife or ex-wife or some shit.
Are you kidding me?
What was that?
And, Bubba the Love Sponge, you know that radio host? I don't know how him and Hogan are like friends or buddies or whatever.
They used to, yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Well,
Yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge is a popular radio show like Howard Stern-esque. And he would promote a lot of WCW stuff and wrestling stuff back in the day. And kind of, you know, Bubba the Love Sponge didn't elevate it on a national level, but he put it into a national media where people didn't. Yeah, you never heard of that? Yeah, but they used to be buddies, so are you telling me now that, or does Bubba know and he not give a crap?
Well, here's the creepy, weird, like this is what makes it so fucking bizarre in a media fucking outcraze right now, is that in the video clip, you see someone that has been confirmed to be Bubba the Love Sponge say, okay, guys, you guys do your thing. I'll be in the office. Just let me know if you need anything. And then closes the door. And then Hogan says, okay, brother. All right, thanks, man. You know? And then fucking, you know, like I said, it's a sizzle reel, so they cut everything up. And it's just like, it was like 30 minutes, supposedly. But they cut it up into like a 3-minute thing or whatever.
Just
and
like a trailer for a movie. They take hot
yeah,
spots
so you see that part. And then you see the part where, you know, she's like blowing him. And then you see, like, him fucking her, and she's like, oh, put your big dick in me and shit and all that stuff. And then you see him, like, oh, the funniest thing is, like, right before he's about to get blown, or maybe she even started, he, like, stops her because his phone starts going off. And you hear the fucking Brooke Hogan fucking song that she did. Oh, I gotta see who it is. Might be Nick. He wants to pick me up. All right, I'm supposed to see him later.
We need to get him out of jail.
So he, like, flips open, and he's like, oh, fuck no. He doesn't want to talk to that person. So it's kind of funny how, like, you know, mid-blowjob, he has to answer
Probably
his
Brian
phone.
Knobs.
Hey Hogan, what are you doing over there? Yeah, that's fucking that guy. But anyways, so he does his thing, and fucking it just you wouldn't even know who it was. You can only tell it's Hogan because he's got that fucking yellow curtain rack around his head and shit.
That
Just,
curtain rack?
it's,
It's
whatever
like,
that thing is, dude, I guess it's hair.
It's just like bad quality. You like can't.
It's
tell
just like it's
dark.
dark in the room, and they have like the fucking like the I don't know what the hell they call it, like the dark lens, so you can see in the dark.
The green, or it's what Paris Hilton had.
Yeah, that green light type shit. It's got that, and it's a little pixelated. Night vision. That's what I was thinking of. It's got the night vision, and it's a little pixelated. And you can only tell it's him because it's the fucking hair. I mean, like when you see his dick, you see the silhouette of his dick. You don't see like it's not like a fucking high quality porno and shit, you know.
Right.
But the funniest thing about it is that it got leaked somehow, and Hogan doesn't know how it got leaked, and he wants to press charges, and whoever did it, I'm thinking, dude, who do you fucking think did it, dude?
Well, who was filming?
He has no idea. Well, dude,
Who was in the room filming it?
Some character named the.
It was a hidden camera. But the stupid
so
thing.
the camera's static in one position.
Yeah.
The whole time?
It doesn't.
No, it stays there.
There's only one. So like the Gene Simmons sex tape where it was just kind of up in the corner. You see that one or no?
I didn't see that one,
but
but
set
that's
him up.
the way. Yeah. So, but the thing is, he's wondering who did it. Well, dude, who the fuck asked you to fuck his wife, dude? Like,
Right.
you think some guy, hey, you want to fuck my wife with no fucking strings attached?
Right,
Like that guy wanted money, obviously.
Yeah.
So I always thought Bubba the
He
Love
set
Sponge was a
him
piece of
up.
shit. You know?
Yeah.
Well, that I mean, it's the title of a porno, which is clearly just the title of a porno. Like, please bang my wife, or whatever those things are called. You know, which clearly wasn't the case.
I haven't seen this yet, but supposedly, like TMZ is saying this shit that they've seen the whole tape or whatever, and at the very end of the tape, you see Bubba the Love Sponge, or you hear him or something. He's like, "Okay, babe, this is gonna make us rich," you know, like
He goes, cha-ching!
he's like, "If I cash this, or if I expose this to to the media, like, oh, we'll be rich." And then like you hear the girl say like, "Oh, you're not gonna do that," and he's like, "Yeah, I probably won't." But that was like 6-7 years ago, and he was still married to fucking Linda Hogan. So that's why he probably held off on it. But now shit has hit the fan between those two, so he's like, well, fuck it, you know?
Wow.
I'm not gonna break up a marriage, so I might as well just cash in.
Right.
Yeah.
Can capitalize on infidelity now.
How awesome. I love it.
So
I love it.
Hogan was on a radio show, and I guess he basically said
It's-
he doesn't know who did it yet, but if it is Bubba the Love Sponge, their friendship's over.
It's all gonna be a wrestling angle for TNA.
But what a fucking moron, dude.
All of it.
That guy, I swear to God, he had the legacy of being like the greatest wrestler of all time. Not even because he was a
He
good
is.
worker,
No, and on top of that, of being the
He's-
golden,
that's not
the
gonna-
golden boy.
He
He's
all
the
Yeah.
golden boy.
but he's totally tarnishing his reputation of being like a fucking reality TV star, fucking tabloid excuse to
Well, what
fucking
you're
laugh
doing
at him.
is you're seeing the real Hogan. you
Yeah.
know? And it comes down to he embraces the bad guy NWO Hollywood Hogan guy. He always talks like his gimmick now. Even when he comes out and he fights people, he's still got the black beard, and he still likes to be that fucking. You know, he doesn't like to be the take your vitamins, drink your milk guy anymore.
That's Kurt
He's
Angle.
on TNA. He's real. You know,
Yeah.
like it's the real Hogan. You know, and he's different. And
But he looks like a victim in these situations. It's not like he's the guy that's like pulling some shit over some people, you know. If he was doing some scandalous shit, but it made him look like an asshole, then that I could see that being cool for him. But it's like, dude, you just got fucking played by your friend, you know.
well, in that case, then too, it's not like he's a bad guy. You know, that means that he's still fucking. You know, Hulk Hogan will go down always as the greatest ever, and you know.
I don't know. Stone Cold's my Hulk Hogan, dude.
Yeah,
That's Stone Cold right there, dude.
Yeah, Stunning Steve and Flying Brian, and
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
these are the Hollywood blondes right here, fucking fighting each other.
Him with
This is
hair,
when they broke up.
Him with hair, or just
That's why I'm saying, Scott. You claim you don't like WCW, and like this is so great. This era right here, WCW, Flying Brian, Stunning Steve Austin, the Hollywood blondes coming down to the ring doing their little filming thing, dude. And then
American males.
When they the American males, American males, American males,
I know.
American males. That's you, Scotty Riggs, is an American male. You know that, right?
Shut up, Murtaugh.
You know what's
Marcus
weird?
Buff Bagwell and fucking Scotty Riggs, the American males.
You know what's weird here? I just turned 30 on September 27th, and like I never really thought anything about age as far.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I never thought much like, oh, you're 30 is like big deal. It's just the 20s continued, you know, until you get married and have kids one day. But I've noticed, like when I was younger, like I used to lift weights like hardcore, fucking constantly. Like,
No.
yeah, a little bit, you know. But I mean, I was like constantly trying to like go to the gym and fucking pump iron, and then if I got lazy and slacked off for a week or two because I was fucking loud.
I know.
That was a fucking bottle opened by
That's
Mike
all-
Checker over here.
I thought my freaking chips bag.
That's what I thought too. That was a popcorn for some reason. But anyways, you know, I used to live, you know, hardcore like all the time, and then if I slacked off for a week or two, and then I'd try to go back to it, like I had to start all over again. Like I'd have to take off the fucking weights because I was putting up like 250 or something, and then I had
Your
to.
body was getting used to.
Well, just like even if I got used to it, I was like, okay, I'm doing this for a while. Okay, I can fucking slack off for a week or two. I'd slack off for a week or two and then come back over there and try to lift again, and I could not do that same weight. I'd have to like take off at least 15 pounds or something, you know. And then when I did lift again, after not lifting for a week or two, my fucking, you know, you basically have the burn again. You're fucking all stiff like it's the first time lifting. But now at 30, I don't lift nearly as often as I do.
You do more cardio.
I don't do more cardio either. I'm just like, I basically don't exercise nearly as much as I used to. But when I do exercise, it's like I didn't skip a beat. So when I do lift, it's like I can still do the same exact weight. I can do like the max weight I was doing when I was in my 20s without the fucking burn. You know, I do it and it's okay. I did it. So it makes me wonder, like when you hit like your 30s, do like men just naturally get stronger? Like the shit you're putting up when you're 20, you're like, oh, I'm fucking tough, or I'm strong, or whatever. But basically, a 30-year-old could, if he was lifting previously, it's like, oh, well, it's just fucking simple shit, you know?
Well, to be the counter argument, you've been 30 for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, true. I'm not saying like it instantly happens in your
just 30s. Just
30s.
to be a dickhead, I'm just saying.
Well,
like, why? I understand.
Not even saying 30s exactly on
No,
the
but
dot.
it's just muscle memory overall, right? You know,
Oh, I mean, that's what I figured. But I mean, at the same time, though, even with muscle memory, because like you have muscle memory even if you lift back then, but it seems like I don't know, your body doesn't adapt to it. I don't know. This could be a personal thing for me, like an isolated incident here, but it just seems like 30s, like I mean, you could say 29, 28, whatever, but I'm saying in this age bracket, I don't lift nearly as much as I used to, but if I do lift, like I don't feel like I lifted for the first time again. You know?
It's like riding a bike. You just get right back. In sports, what is it? It's golf swing, a good baseball swing, free throws. It's all muscle memory. It's just repetition. Repetition.
True.
I mean, but maybe with all that repetition, the weights that you're using has something to factor in there. You know, it's like your arms like, oh shit, like we're doing bench press. Like, if you've done it enough, it's not like you said you used to work out all the time. Someone who tries to work out for 2 weeks and then take 6 weeks off isn't gonna have that same beneficiary. It's gonna be holy shit, like I'm trying to do what I was doing for 2 weeks. After taking that big long break.
I just find it bizarre because it's like I was lifting all the time, so you think lifting all the time you would have the muscle memory, even 3-4 years in, you think you'd have that muscle memory. But if you I slacked off because maybe fucking I partied too hard one night and then just hung over the next day, and then the next day fucking we're gonna go here, dude, so I don't fucking lift again, and like I'm not tripping on it because I feel like I'm still looking good and feeling solid and shit. But then that week goes by and then I try to lift again and I'm like all fucking stiff and sore, and like I said, I barely lift now. You would think that stiffness, that soreness, or like you would have to take off some weights maybe because you haven't lifted in so long, but like I said, to me it seems like when you hit your 30s, like you just naturally get stronger,
Well, I got 2 points about that. Interesting points, and you've both heard about old man strength, right?
That's what I was going to go to, that kind of shit.
You got old man strength, which is a funny little thing.
You think that exists, or do you think that's just a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I think that exists.
So what is it? You overcompensating for being older, so you try harder?
It's I don't.
There has to be some kind of.
I don't
logic.
know why. Yeah, I know there's no logic to it. That's why it's just like old man strength. It's like there's no logic behind it besides the fact that whenever you have like old people, like old men, even if you're like in your 20s, and you end up fighting a 40-year-old man, if he's not some fucking fat, balding, sweating piece of shit, fucking druggy junkie, like typically, and just even in their fists and everything, dude, they just hit hard. They punch hard, and when you got 2 old men fighting each other, they fucking brawl, and their punches are just solid punches, and that's just funny to me. That's just kind of a joke, but I think it's true. Old man strength, blah blah blah. Anyways, getting to the point where you're talking about in your 30s, okay? I've had something happen to me, and there's.
So you're 4 years old when you're
What's that?
You're just a baby. You're only.
I'm the youngest one in this room. Yes.
25 or something.
No, I'm 20. I'm 27.
I know.
But kind of in my early 20s, I always would hear this stuff about 26, and that 26 was kind of the last. That was the last year. 26 years old was the year of your youth, okay? And once you turn 27, things change. So like there's like a little quote saying it's by 26 I need to either be dead, rich, or in jail.
Kurt Cobain.
Those are your options, okay? And like blah blah blah. I heard that. That's funny. But anyways, I swear to God, guys, when I turned 27, the day, I mean, like I can't say the day, but it just started coming to me, and I started noticing and realizing it. That when I turned 27, my body changed, like my second puberty. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So.
Like, in what way?
Yeah.
And
your balls finally dropped.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Well, you guys,
what the hell
did you guys notice that my voice, changed? But no. I swear to God, like before I was 27, okay, 26 and beyond. Like I don't know if you guys noticed me or remember me, like.
Wait, who are you?
In my mid 20s and early 20s, I was skinny. I was small. I was at my smallest.
I've noticed.
Right, at my smallest, I was 150. When I was living back in Gardena, when I was with another girl that I used to be with, and I was eating a lot. I mean, not eating a lot, but I was, I was eating good. That's when I picked up my My chef skills developed in my 20s, in my early 20s and mid 20s. I was cooking a shitload. I was making a lot of money. I was eating a lot of food. Coming to the point of what I'm getting at is that I swear to God, from the last like 2 years, you know, like when I was 26, I haven't been eating as much, you know. Like I swear I typically have 2 meals a day. Like a lot of people have 3 meals a day. Some people eat 6 fucking meals a day, whatever it is. I eat 2 nice big meals a day. Sometimes I eat 1 big ass meal and then kind of like snacking around until I go to bed, and I eat late. I have a different schedule than a lot of people. Point being is that 26 I was still, you know, skinnier. I was in my 160s, you know. But I swear to God, the day I hit 27 years old, okay, and I'm almost going to be 28 now next month. It's been a year, okay? The last year, I have been the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm 200 pounds. I had never been 200 pounds in my whole entire life, you know. My heaviest was when I was about a sophomore or junior in high school. I was about 185, and I was playing 3 fucking sports. I was wrestling, I was playing baseball, and I was doing all sorts of other shit. Growing up, I played football, basketball, baseball, everything, you know. And
you know what it is? Your metabolism slowed down.
But it seemed like it happened on my 27th year is when it shut down.
Yeah.
And I eat less now than I ever did in my whole fucking life. But I'm gaining weight. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, that's possible, but I think, in my opinion, I eat the same amount of protein. And in fact, like I said, I eat less because I eat less food now than ever in my life, but I'm gaining more weight now than ever.
You don't look that much heavier to me. I don't.
Yeah. This is the first time I've heard him say this.
It's not like, Jesus Christ, you see Mike, dude?
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like he's gonna go to the bathroom and be like, holy fuck, Mike's right.
No, I don't feel that, but it's fact. It's fact on the scale, you know.
I've heard you say this easily 3 or 4 times, like within maybe in the last 6-7 months, and I can't see any difference. You're just Mike.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I don't feel like.
You know, you're probably
insecure.
more active too back then. You know.
Sure.
Luke's picking you up. You're going to fucking Hermosa. You're getting into fights. You're fucking running from the cops. Like now, like you're just chilling now. You know.
He's actually on top during sex now. He's just like kind of laid down. He's like, all right.
Right. I fucking love being on the bottom. You know. But fucking, I have the bed in my house, dude. It's on wheels. I have to like be in control to try and fucking muffle the goddamn fucking noises of sex.
So he's like a DJ, like trying to freaking work it.
I'm not talking about the butt slap and the nut slap.
I'm talking about the bed moving,
Right.
like the percussion.
No, yeah.
The percussion.
I was talking about James. That shit, dude. It drives me fucking crazy.
You don't even have a headboard. That could have been way worse if you had headboard.
Mike,
It's not even about the.
are you having sex in there?
Trust me, dude. Fucking
Oh no,
like,
we're just playing the game.
I live in a house right now with 10 people. You know, like it's ridiculous, and it's not just 10 people. Sometimes it's up to 15.
Is it that packed in there?
Oh yeah.
Where do you hide all those people, dude?
Dude, I don't trust me, dude. It's my house is a nut house, and everybody. I'm the only one. I should have a fucking kid right now because every single person in my family, it's the new generation of babies running around, and fucking everyone just comes over to my mom's house and dumps the babies off with my mom, and everyone goes out and does their thing, you know? Like, I need to be able to take advantage and have whatever baby I have. I can't be too late. I don't want to miss the bus right now. I want to be able to drop these kids off and go, all right, ma, fucking.
It's like the ball bin at Chuck E. Cheese. They just throw them down the slide and shit.
Yes.
And so they just come out. They're like. Not this past summer, the summer before, I remember we used to hit the bars and like, you know, either go to my pad and just, you know, sit there and shoot the shit and be loud and rowdy, or we would go to his garage and play darts.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with anyone in your family. I love your family. Your family's fucking hospitable as fuck. They're cool as shit. Like, they're open arms, you know, and you know, it's there's no they're not judgmental. It's everyone's cool, but like it went from being like, I used to be able to sleep on the couch or in the computer room, or you know that little room. You know, I used to be able to sleep there and get 6-7 hours for myself, and now it's like if I sleep in the front room, I'm probably gonna need at best 3 naps.
No, yeah, there's
And that depends on if we're doing drugs.
Yeah,
if
there's no time.
you know.
There's no time in my house. There's someone awake at all hours of the day. Basically, from for me, you know, and I have my girlfriend living with me now. I have no